440 pips is what we have made this week for the premium group on Telegram, and I'm very proud of this number of pips that we were able to deliver to our clients. As you can see, my friends, here is the Telegram group that we are having, and I'm scrolling right in front of you, showing you all the results, including the losses as well, because of course there was no way to make 100% winning ratio signals. Of course there will be some small losses here and there, but thankfully the wins or the successful trades are actually much bigger than the losses. As we can see, look at that, this is amazing. October 27, it was a full 100% of profit, as we can see here, my friends. That is really awesome, and I'm very proud of these results. And as you can see, my friends, here are all the signals. I'm showing you everything without hiding anything, just now showing you all the greens, all the profits that we have made recently, and I'm very thankful for the performance that we have recently with the signals. And also, of course, we are now receiving a lot of messages from the happy clients who are actually enjoying the service and making good profits with our signals. So of course, if you wish to join Extreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. It's not the premium group only which had great results last week. Also the signals that I have sent last week on Saturday and also Wednesday did very well and eventually have went in the right direction that I have predicted. As you can see, the Euro USD has actually exceeded the safe zone, but however it was eventually a fake breakout, and later on the pair has actually went in the right direction I have predicted, so far making 60 pips of profit. Maybe I cannot say a profit because it actually has exceeded the safe zone, to be fair. Pound USD has actually worked very well, as you can see, and went all the way directly to the take profit level, making 115 pips of profit. I hope you guys have actually taken this signal and made a lot of profits as well. AUD USD is still ranging at the entry, and we will see later what we can do with this pair. USD CAD is actually still running in profit, as you can see, so far running in 36 pips of profit. USD JPY, USD JPY has actually failed me. It was actually a wrong analysis, I think. Anyway, let's see later what we can do with this pair. USD CHF has also, I think it hasn't been triggered. I have sent this signal that we can start again selling at resistance number 2, but however the pair just resumed falling all the way to the take profit level without actually triggering our sell level. The gold has actually been ranging inside of the safe zone for almost 100 pips, I believe. Yeah, almost 111 pips before eventually be totaling 272 pips of profit, currently running in 156 pips of profit. So eventually the directions were actually accurate. However, the pairs were actually ranging inside the safe zone, especially for the gold and for the Euro USD. So anyway, let's now take a look together and let's see what we can do this week with all these pairs. Let me know please, to save your time, write the numbers on all of the pairs and I'll be back to you right now. So I have already written for you the numbers for these signals, where we can start buying or shorting and where exactly we can take our profits. But however, before we start giving these signals or doing any analysis, let me just show you, my friends, something very important which is going to happen this upcoming week on Wednesday. Actually on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Dubai time and 6 p.m. GMT time, we will be having the federal funds rate or the federal interest rates, which is going to be out on Wednesday this time. Usually these news can actually change the direction of the market. They can actually affect all the USD pairs. So we have to prepare for these, my friends. And by the way, of course, we can't take any responsibility for what's going to happen at the time of announcing these news. They can change the whole direction of the market. I'm trying so hard to make everyone understand this. What I'm giving right here, my friends, is only a technical analysis. This is from technical view what we can do with these currencies or with this pair on this market. However, the fundamental news can actually change the direction of the market upon the pressure from the power that the currency can gain with this news. So please, my friends, pay attention to the news. They can change everything and no one in the world have any power to stop these changes. So anyway, let's now begin again with the technical analysis only on the Euro USD. Now regarding the Euro USD, as you can see, my friends, actually we had right here a very strong bearish breakout candle from that long-term resistance on 1.16250. As you can see as well, the market has created right here what seems like also a small resistance level, and that resistance has already become another support level with 2 attempts of a support. Right now we can expect from the market to reach this level again to retest the same level of a resistance. Of course, not only that, I need to show you something right here. Let's go to the daily chart. Now, on the daily chart, we can notice clearly that we had right here a very strong key resistance level on the trend line level. However, once the market has actually reached this level of the resistance trend line, the market has given up and fallen all the way for almost, let me just see, the market has actually fallen for a total of 151 pips in one single day and closed on Friday night with 121 pips after dropping from reaching this resistance trend line level. And of course it was also the previous support level exactly right here at 1.16766. Now what does that mean? It means that most likely right now the Euro USD is going to continue the fall, and we have to go along with it. Now I'm going to do something which I have actually shown in a videos on my channel called the magic of trend lines. The magic of trend lines is actually a way that you can use to drag the trend lines everywhere, and as you can see, the market is going to respect these levels. Let me show you. Right now I have drawn this resistance trend line on the daily chart, and as you can see, the market has actually been respecting this level quite stable. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now, after moving on the 4-hour time frame, what I'm going to do is simply holding the control button and just drag it. Now it has cloned the resistance trend line which I have drawn already. Now pay attention. As you can see right here, we had right here a resistance trend line which has become also a support trend line, and later on it became 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempts of a resistance trend line. And upon the pressure from this reversal on the resistance trend line right here, the market has actually failed to become a new support trend line, because right here we had many attempts of a resistance trend line, yet the market has actually supposed to be able to become a new support trend line right here. But however, that didn't happen, and the market has immediately made the breakout or the bearish breakout from that level. Indicates that most likely we can expect from the pair to rise again, respecting this resistance level right here, and also is going to rise a little bit more up to create a wick right here to retest that resistance trend line, and afterwards is going to continue the fall. That's the reason I believe most likely the Euro USD is going to be good for the short for this week. And let's now move to the weekly chart to see the target. Right now on the weekly chart, we can see clearly that we had right here a very strong key resistance level on the weekly chart, again on 1.14974. That means that most likely the pair is actually going in on its way to retest the same level of the broken resistance. After that, I believe we can start buying the Euro USD, but until then we will maintain a short level, which means we are going to expect to make about 95 pips profit from shorting the the Euro USD. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 48 pips. There goes your signal for the Euro USD. Hopefully it's going to work very well, and hopefully it will bring us lots of profits. Let's now move to the Pound USD, and very similar to the Euro USD, the Pound USD has also made right here a very strong bearish breakout from that long-term support on 1.37185. Now, of course, it's very obvious for everyone that we had right here a strong resistance level, and we are expecting from the market to reach this level again, to retest the same level of the resistance, to respect it again, and we can start shorting it. That's so simple. Now let's move to the deeper analysis. Let's go again to the daily chart. Let's now again draw a trend line right here, like that, and as you can see, the market has of course respected this resistance trend line. Now let's move back to the 4-hour time frame, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this resistance trend line, and let me show you this. Interesting. Check this out. as we can see, my friends, the market has actually created right here as a resistance trend line and also has been respecting the same level. It has also become a strong support trend line as well. Now, after the bearish breakout candle appeared, we can expect from the market to again respect this level of the resistance trend line, and then it's gonna be good for the short, and the target will be, of course, the strongest or the nearest strong key support level exactly right here on 1.36156. Please let me turn off the steam first. Hold on. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I know. Anyway, let me just remind you, everyone, that we are having here a key resistance trend line on the trend line level, and we can expect from the market to reach this level again and respect it, and hopefully it's going to be a good profit. So I believe that's everything for the pound USD. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make a good profits out of it. Let's now move to the AUD USD, which is going to be different this time. Actually, for the AUD USD, I somehow believe that the AUD USD is going to continue the bullish movement, and the target will be right here, the peak of the resistance, as 0.75953. Now, if we look carefully, we can see that the pair has actually been moving in a very strong or stable bullish momentum since 4th of October, and has actually barely created one red candle, recently two. Which means most likely right now that the pair, since it has actually reached the above of the support level right here on 0.74417, most likely it's gonna continue the growth, especially it has actually made the breakout from the same level of a strong key resistance level. Not to mention, of course, that we had right here a very obvious double bottom pattern appeared. Therefore, we can expect right now, actually we were expecting from the AUD USD to continue the fall to this level of a support exactly right here, and after that we can start buying it. But this strong bullish momentum which has happened last week has confirmed that most likely the AUD USD, it doesn't actually show any signals to continue the bearish reversal or to retest the broken support level on 0.74417. That's the reason I believe the AUD USD right now is going to continue the rise, and hopefully we can actually buying the level, or sorry, buying the pair at the level of the support as 0.74930. Now, of course, if we do the same exactly for the trend line level, this is the support trend line which I have drawn right here, as we can see, and right here, my friends, we can see clearly that the market has created right here a support trend line, and then this support trend line has become also a resistance trend line, and afterwards it has become a new support trend line again, which means most likely the pair is going to continue the rise. Honestly speaking, I don't think that the AUD USD is going to reach our entry level. Most likely the AUD USD is going to continue the rise immediately at the opening on Monday morning. But however, we are hoping for a reversal or for a pullback, which is gonna give us a better entry. So therefore, let's hope for the best, and hopefully we can make a good profit. If the AUD USD has ever reached our entry level, we will buy at 0.74930, and the target will be 0.75953, which means the target will be exactly 100 pips of profit, hopefully. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 52 pips. Let's now check the USD CAD. The USD CAD signal is almost the same of the last week. I still believe passively that the USD CAD is still good for the buy, and most likely is going to continue the rise. I don't really like to repeat the analysis itself. All I did is actually increasing or rising the buy order from 1.23356 to be actually right now on 1.23512. I believe it's very obvious right now that the USD CAD has actually shown a strong rejection to break out from that long-term support on 1.23050. That's actually what I believe, that the USD CAD is going to definitely be a good for the buy, especially that if we check the daily candles. Let me just remove the numbers. This one. This candle, my friends. This candle is the one I trust the most. Usually the most, if anyone is going to comment about this. This candle usually indicates a bullish reversal. Once you see this candle right here at a support level, or especially on the daily candles, it's usually a good indicator for the buy. Usually it actually attracts the buyers to enter the market, and most likely is going to make a strong bullish movement immediately without even reaching our buy level, to be honest with you. Of course, this is my favorite candle, as I have actually explained earlier. If you see this candle on a support level like this, with a long wick at the top and very small tail at the bottom, usually indicates a bullish reversal. Meanwhile, of course, vice versa, if we see on a resistance level the same candle but it's upside down, meaning it's a very small wick at the top, meanwhile it has a long tail at the bottom, usually it indicates a bearish reversal. That's the reason I believe the USD CAD is going to be good for the buy for this week. Hopefully is going to reach our target at that previous resistance level, which means we will make about 114 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for only 46 pips. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make a good profit out of it. Let's now take a look at the USD JPY. Now, as you can see, the USD JPY, actually I have already written the numbers. I'm not sure where they are. One moment please. There you go. These are the signals for the USD JPY. We can start buying the pair at the support level of 113.276. Of course, this is the daily chart. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, my friends, the market has actually respected this strong support level on 113.250. And right now has actually made the bullish breakout resistance, the bullish breakout from that long-term resistance on 113.740, I think. Now, what we can expect later now from the USD JPY. Actually, as we can see, we had right here a strong key resistance level as well, which has recently become a new support level and eventually a resistance as well. Now, all we can expect right now from the USD JPY to continue to rise again once it reaches this level of a previous resistance, which was of course previously a support as well. I think there is not much to be said about the USD JPY. I think it's very clear signal that we can start buying the pair. If we also draw right here a support trend line like this, we can see clearly that the pair is actually respecting this level, and therefore we can expect also from the pair to reach this level of a support trend line as well, and then it's going to continue to rise. So therefore the target will be now the peak of the resistance at 114.708, which means we are aiming about 98 pips profit from the USD JPY. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 48 pips only. 48, right? Yeah, 48 or 46 pips. Hopefully, my friends, it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. USD CHF. Let's now check the USD CHF, which I believe is going to be obviously good for the buy for this week. It's very obvious as well that the pair has faced a strong support level exactly right here at 0.91295. We can see the market has actually shown a strong rejection to break out from that level. Not to mention, of course, that on the daily chart, we are seeing the same candle again. This candle right here, my favorite price action, which usually indicates a bullish reversal once you see it on actually a support level. Let me show you another examples of this candle. We see it right here at a support level, and as you can see later, the market has shown a very strong bullish reversal. Now we see it again on a resistance level, but it's of course upside down, which means it's an inverted candle. And look at that, the market has immediately shown a strong bearish reversal. We can see it almost, I think, right here as well. Check this out, the same candle right here, and once it has appeared, the market has of course created a strong bullish reversal as well. So as we can see, my friends, this candle most of the time it's actually going to be accurate one, and it's going to give us a strong signal for the buy once we see it right here on a support level, especially if it was on daily chart. Therefore, for the USD CHF, we can start buying at 0.91295, and the target will be right here, the resistance on 0.92093, which means the target will be about 80 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 42 pips. There goes the signal for the USD CHF. Hopefully it's going to be a good one, and hopefully everyone will make a good profits out of it. Let's now take a look at the gold. Now, of course, the gold has actually shown right here a very strong support trend line level, as you can see. Sorry. Sorry about that. And now the market has finally made the bearish breakout from that long-term support trend line, which has been held since 28th of September. Now all we can do is waiting for the gold to reach this level of a previous resistance level, which of course was a strong, not as strong, sorry, it was also the nearest tail to the bearish breakout candle. And as actually every one of you, my friends here who have been watching me for quite a long time, they know very well my strategy. My strategy is always about waiting for the market to reach the nearest tail to the lowest level of the nearest tail to the bearish breakout candle, and afterwards is going to be a good time to start shorting the pair. I think the gold is really obvious this week for the short. Seeing this support trend line being broken out from with this strong bearish breakout candle indicates that this is actually enough signals to start shorting the gold. And as you can see as well, the market has shown a strong rejection to break out from that long-term resistance on 1803. As I have said always, this level is quite strong. 1800 is always a critical level for the gold. As long as we are below this level, we will maintain a short level, short orders. As long as we are above this level, we will maintain buy orders. Of course, it's not that simple, but however, I'm telling you in general that we are right now below 1800, and therefore I believe the market is actually going to continue the fall. If we check the daily chart, my friends, look at that. We had right here a strong resistance trend line, and the market has actually shown respecting for this level. Now I don't really expect from the market to rise at all, especially that on the daily chart again we are seeing the same candle and it's now even bigger than before. Now most likely the gold is going to continue the fall on Monday morning without even reaching our buy order, sorry, our sell level. That's what I believe. But however, for the safety, let's now maintain to sell only if the market is has actually ever been able to reach our sell order on 1789.60. That will be the only option for us to start shorting the gold. If you really must to enter this trade, you can start shorting the gold right away at the opening on Monday. But however, be careful, my friends. It's always better to wait for the right entry. Even if you miss this signal, it's actually better for you to better than losing money. Always wait for the right moment to enter the signal, and hopefully, my friends, we will get out with a very good profits. That was everything for this week, my friends. I believe the market is going to be very promising this week, and I believe I will make at least 2 live trading videos. One of them will be for the gold, scalping the gold on the 1 minute time frame, which by the way, I'm doing it more than the other pairs right now. Actually, since the last month, for the last month, sorry, I have been scalping gold on the 1 minute time frame, and it has been very, very profitable for me. The sad thing is I don't see much activity with the comments. I mean, I don't feel like you guys are trying this strategy. You are not trading it. You are not giving me your feedbacks. What do you think about it? Only few members, few followers have given me their feedbacks about it, but the rest is just watching without even commenting, sadly. Anyway, I believe it's going to be a promising week, and hopefully everything is going to be well. I think that's it. Yeah. So in the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.